This is Out of Frame, the podcast where we talk about digital bias through the lens of Black women, and I'm your host, Christina Brown. Today, we hear from Anaya Pinkney, a young Black content creator making her own lane in the influencer industry through her stylish Gen Z approach to corporate fashion. We'll hear about her experience working as a content creator and get her perspective on some of the challenges Black women face when building careers in this industry. Later, I'll explore how these challenges show up on a macro level through the story of another Black influencer, Gloria. Her content has sparked industry change, but it has also made her the target of some intense scrutiny. So let's get into it. Anaya started creating content in 2023, with TikTok being her main platform. But, like many creators, her experience on the app has changed as the platform has continued to evolve.
Back then, my videos were going viral like every time I posted one, but I did fall off with consistency, and then the TikTok algorithm began to change. I have 90,000, at least 90,000 followers on TikTok, and I still consider myself a micro influencer because I'm finding that the content that's pushed is from macro influencers who have 500,000 to a million or millions of followers on TikTok. The algorithm is pushing that.
As Anaya's platform grew, she started building relationships with brands, landing deals and collaborations.
They email me directly and they pitch their products. If I feel like it'll be a good fit for my niche and my audience, then I get back to them with my rates. And I kind of ask them what the deliverables are, like what they expect from me out of the partnership. And then if we align, then contracts are signed and we move forward. Any content that I put, unless I really love the product, if it's an ad, I don't do free ads.
Setting that boundary of not doing free ads has helped Anaya navigate the influencer space, although brands will try to get free content out of her from time to time. So her experience working as a creator has been relatively smooth, but Anaya is aware of the deeper issues Black women face when working in this industry.
Black women in any space, I would argue, but especially in content creation, do have to put forth a lot more effort to get what it seems most times is less than that of our peers who are doing the same thing but are not Black. A perfect example of this would be Alex Earl, the Alex Earl effect. She kind of just makes videos and puts them out there, and they blow up and do exceptionally well. While there are Black women on the same app who are putting forth content that takes a lot of time to produce, and those videos that take a lot more effort aren't always honored in the same way.
Knowing these challenges exist, Anaya, like many influencers, uses her platform to uplift other Black female content creators.
When brands want to send me products, especially beauty brands, most times in the form, there's a section that asks you, are there any other content creators that you think would really love our product? I quite literally always tag every Black woman influencer that I know. If there's room for there to be thousands of mainstream white content creators, then there's room for thousands of mainstream Black content creators.
Sometimes advocacy can be low risk, like passing on a peer's name to a brand. Other times it can be public, like speaking out on a large platform, even when it opens the door for scrutiny. That's the space Gloria moves in. With 3.2 million followers on TikTok, Gloria often uses her platform to advocate for more inclusive shade ranges in beauty products.
Which side of my face is the black face paint or the Youthforia foundation? You can't tell. You know why? Tar in a bottle. This is jet black face paint, and this is the darkest shade of the Youthforia Date Night foundation. This is black face paint. This is the darkest shade of the Youthforia foundation. A few months ago, I tried the darkest shade of the Youthforia foundation. This is what it looked like on me. I'm gonna apply some of the foundation on this side of my face so you guys can see. Let's just go ahead and try to blend this out, you guys. Enough. Who is that color?
Even though she's just being honest about how these products work on her skin tone, she always seems to get backlash for it, and it shows up right in her comment section. Despite this, her honesty has led to real change, and some brands have even reformulated their products because of her reviews.
How do brands work with you?
I've been a shade consultant for so many brands. I am doing so much work behind the scenes to make sure that Black women are being seen, and especially dark-skinned women are being seen in this space. I'm always trying new products.
Yeah.
I'm very particular. I'm sure I probably give brands headaches, but I'm always going to be like, can I try the product first?
Gloria also uses her platform to call out the pay disparities between Black and white influencers, speaking from her own experiences of not being paid fairly.
To treat Black creators equitably, it means to recognize the values of the contributions that we bring to this beauty space. But it also means that you are ensuring that we are compensated not only fairly, but compensated, period. Equitable treatment goes far beyond acknowledgement. It requires actions that uplift, reward, and respects the contribution of Black creatives in this space. Black creators deserve more than representation. We deserve to be paid, yes, but we also deserve the same opportunities extended to our peers.
You can see that within her content, Gloria is doing very public advocacy work, not just for Black influencers, but more broadly, Black women. Anaya and Gloria are both Black women navigating the influencer space, each in their own way. Their audiences and content may differ, but they're working in the same industry shaped by digital bias. Even with a growing recognition of Black female influencers, Anaya still notices how their contributions are often overlooked and undervalued. But despite these challenges, she encourages aspiring content creators, especially Black women, to show up anyway.
If you want to be a content creator, or if you want to do anything, do it even if you're scared. Do it scared. Create the product, create the page, create the platform, and worry about perfecting it later. But once you have something tangible that you can see, you'll know how to make it better. Trial and error is my biggest lesson, my biggest life teacher. Don't be afraid to just put yourself out there, and I would say to be yourself. We already have an Aaliyah's Face. We already have a Kyra Amanique. We already have those content creators who we know. So while it's good to draw inspiration from people, make sure at your core you're staying authentic to who you are, because we don't have a you yet. So the world needs to see it.
The creativity of Black women isn't just shaping digital culture, it's making room for more of us to be seen. And their advocacy for each other, for themselves, is a reminder that Black women don't just belong in the influencer space. They've helped build it into the industry that it is today. This was Out of Frame. Thank you for tuning in. If these stories moved you, share them, uplift them, and support the Black content creators who are shaping digital culture every single day.